21. 3.21 says that whatever action a great man performs, common men follow, and whatever standards he sets by exemplary acts, all the world pursues. Okay, so in that purport, we were discussing that how people should be alert of what they are leaving behind, because especially the children, they imitate what the parents does. Okay, so in that there is one quote here from Chaitanya Charitamrita that Sanatana Goswami spoke to Haridas Thakur. Some people behave very well but do not preach. Others preach but do not behave properly. You simultaneously perform both duties in relationship with the holy name by your personal behavior and your preaching. Therefore, you are the spiritual master of the entire world, for you are the most advanced devotee of the Lord. Namacharya. Sanatana Goswami is telling to Haridas Thakur that you are actually Namacharya, you are the Acharya, teacher for the whole world. Why? Because you are doing both. You are not only acting but also preaching. Or you can say you are not only preaching but also acting. Okay, so there are sometimes it is seen that some people they are very much, as here it is said, that some people behave very well. Their actions are very good. They do very nice thing, but they do not preach. If you go and meet them, they will be very nice. They will talk to you very nicely, everything. But they will not preach. Many devotees are there very nice, but they don't go out and preach. They will do nice sadhana, nice chanting, reading. They know even the philosophy also. Everything they know. But they don't go and preach the message. Okay? And there are different devotees who actually only preach, but their behavior is very bad. Okay, so they said that they will go everywhere, they will preach, they will give very nice lecture, but their practice will not be good. They will not practice very nicely. So Sanatana Goswami is saying that you are doing both. You are not only preaching, but you are acting also. Haridas Thakur, he will chant 3 lakhs name per day. And with Nityanand Prabhu, they used to go for preaching also. Right? So that's what the Acharya should be. Prabhupada also, he acted and then only he preached. It's not like just telling things. Okay? So, there is a story about one famous personality. This story is actually told by Radhana Swami Maharaj. And it's a real story. It is told by him in many other forums. So, regarding that, like in Bhagavad Gita, it's mentioned this 31 that you have to act, like Prabhupada also says in the purport that you have to act in such a way so that your followers, like for a guru, that the students, for parents, the children, they should see and they should learn. Okay. So there was this very famous personality, and his name was Izzy Eddy. Okay, so he was a lawyer, very famous lawyer in US, and there was another personality known Al Capone. Like he was very famous Don, you can say, and gangster, underworld, like that big personality, very much Everybody was afraid of him. Okay, so this his another name was Scarface. He was very very famous and big gangster. So this lawyer Easy Eddie had all the opulence and wealth, but he realized that he had. So what actually happened that this guy, this Don, this real story. This person was he was doing all the nonsense, all the criminal activities, but he had this lawyer, Easy Eddie. Okay, so this Easy Eddie, he was such a very expert lawyer that in all the police cases he will make sure that this person Scarface, he doesn't get caught, or all the he will make things easy for him, so that no offense will be proven. Okay, such a very expert lawyer he was. So because he was a lawyer for him, so he knew all the secrets of this gangster. Okay, so in return, because lawyer will provide freedom for him, like from all the cases he will get released because of this lawyer. So this gangster in return used to give so many things to this lawyer, so much money. So this lawyer had so much opulence, so much big so much wealth. Actually, he was having his own chartered plane to go anywhere, like that much famous. Whenever he wants, he has his own plane even. So he thought that he had everything, but he also realized that his son is not happy. Okay, even though all these facilities he has given to his son, but he has not provided the real happiness to his son. So he understood that he had failed to give his son true values, and all the wealth he had was earned from the wrong manners, from the wrong works, murder, exploitation, all those things. So then this thing used to prick him too much, that what, I have not given any true value to my son. So I have given wealth, everything, but this all wealth I am earning from wrong work, because I am helping this fellow, this gangster. So he, out of this realization that he should give or he should set some good example for his son, this guy, this lawyer, decided to reveal all the secrets of this gangster to the police. Okay, so he was able to, he went and he told everything about this thing. And what happened? Police got all the secrets of this gangster, and they caught him. Then in return, but before telling to police, the lawyer knew very well that they will actually kill me, because if I will tell, till now they have given me so much wealth and everything, and why? Because I used to save him from all the cases. But today if I reveal all the secrets to the police, this gangster is so powerful, he will definitely kill me. But still, in order to set a good example for his son, he did it. And then what happened? He was traveling in the car, and from all the sides some people came and they killed him with so many bullets, so many. Continuously they were shooting him. Okay, practically his body became like with so many bullets. It's like full of holes. Okay, so now that was the thing that he did it. Now he was known that he saved many people, and because he revealed the secrets of this gangster. Okay, So that was the story. That this guy actually, he, even though he knew that I will die, but still he told everything so that his son will know that my father did such a great thing. Okay. Now there was another person called O'Hare. Okay. Butch O'Hare. Okay. So he was the fighter plane driver, pilot for the fighter plane in the US Army. So during the World War II, he was the first one who received the Medal of Honor in World War II. This guy single-handedly attacked a group of 9 heavy Japanese bombers. So what happened? These all the aircraft, they flew together, and they saw that they were going to attack somewhere. Okay, so one guy, this O'Hare, he understood that actually there was somehow or other there was no fuel in his aircraft. Somehow they forgot, or whatever, he did not check, whatever, somehow fuel was not there. So they all went together, but he understood that there is no fuel. So he said, okay, I will go back and I will, because there is no fuel, so what I can do, I will go back and collect the fuel. So he wanted to come back. So he was coming back. Now all the party members of this army, all other aircraft, they went already, and he was alone coming back. So when he was coming back, he saw that from another direction, some 9 Japanese bombers were coming, and they were having very good formation. They just wanted to destroy that place where all this army was there. So this pilot, he saw that they are coming to destroy our nation's place. So he knew that he is alone, he cannot do anything. And he also knew that there is no fuel, so he cannot do much also. Okay, but still he attacked all of them. Okay, he knew that definitely he will die, but he attacked, and then he saved all the people. Around like 6-7, he killed them, and then he was saying his plane anyway started full of fire, and then he fell down. So he went on to give up his life fighting for his nation during the war. Okay, so that was the thing, that this person, he understood that he alone, he could have given good excuse that, see, I was not having fuel and there were so many, so I just came back. No, but to save the nation, this pilot, he sacrificed his own life. Okay, he killed many Japanese. Out of 9, some 6-7 he destroyed, and like that. Okay, other Japanese parties were thinking, what is this? This guy is mad or what? Because he was so powerfully fighting alone. So now these 2 stories are like this, that one story, the person, in order to set a good example for his son, he gave up his life. Another story, this pilot Butch O'Hare, actually based on this pilot's, he was the first one who attained that medal in the World War II, and on his name only, that I think Chicago airport name is O'Hare Airport, like that, something. I think Chicago airport named on the name of this pilot. So this pilot gave up his life, sacrificed his life for protection of the nation, the people. Because if these 9 bombers attack that place where everybody is not alert, many people will die, and so much destruction will happen for the nation. So he did it. He sacrificed his own life. Okay. Now the point here is that there is a connection between both the stories. What is the connection? Connection is that this pilot Butch O'Hare was the son of Izzy Eddy the lawyer. So the son, when his father sacrificed his life to teach a good lesson to his son, that time this son understood that my father did such a thing, so I also should live such a life for others and life for the good. So this same son joined the Air Force, and then he was the pilot. Okay, so when parents does some activities, the words will not be very important, but the activities are so much important. So when they do this activity, the children are watching, and they get inspired to do that, whether it is good or bad, whatever. Okay, so they decide, children decide, okay, I have to do, my father was like this, so I also should become like that. Okay. So that was the point here, that this is whatever we are acting, that's what the children are going to follow. So one has to be very careful. Okay, so that's why when people complain that our children are watching too much games or mobile, so we have to look at ourselves, how much books we are reading, how much mobile we are watching, how much outside food we are eating, everything. Because whatever we will do, what kind of dress we are wearing, they will be inspired to do that only. Okay, so that's why Krishna says that the leaders has to be very careful, because general public is watching them. Okay, so that's what a very important point. And the leaders means, in the society, the king is the leader, the prime minister, like that, and the parents and the teachers, and these are the guru, the spiritual master. These are the leaders. So that's why in Vedic system these positions are given only to very learned people, and these people are always guided by the knowledge of scriptures, the Vedas. Okay, so that was the story I wanted to share. Okay, so here we can end. Then next 23rd shloka we can do tomorrow. Okay, 22nd, sorry. Okay, Hare Krishna. If you have any question, you can ask.